Have you ever stopped to consider the mistakes you might be making that could rob you of a vibrant and fulfilling old age? Mistakes that many overlook until it's too late? In today's video, we're diving into 10 critical mistakes that can significantly impact your quality of life as you age. These aren't just minor errors. They can lead to regret, isolation, and lost opportunities. Why should you stick around until the end? We will not only highlight these pitfalls, but also reveal powerful insights that can change your perspective on aging. You'll learn why it's crucial to keep challenging yourself and pursuing new experiences, why staying socially connected is essential for your mental health, and how to prioritize your financial and emotional well-being as you grow older. Moreover, this video will debunk common myths about aging that might be holding you back from living life to the fullest. We'll provide practical strategies to ensure you remain engaged, active, and passionate about life, regardless of your age. So, don't let another moment slip by. Join us as we explore how to embrace the golden years with wisdom and vitality, ensuring that your best years are still ahead of you. Let's get started. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. The first truth: you can no longer trust time. In the exuberance of youth, we often embrace the intoxicating illusion that time is a boundless ocean, stretching infinitely before us like a pristine horizon. Each day unfurls its possibilities like a blank canvas, waiting eagerly for the vibrant strokes of our aspirations and dreams. We laugh, we play, and we believe that the world is ours to conquer. The thought that we have a lifetime ahead fills our hearts with hope and our spirits with a buoyant sense of freedom, allowing us to navigate through life with an air of invincibility. Yet, as the relentless march of years sweeps us forward, we find ourselves jolted into an awakening that shakes us to our core. Time is not a benevolent companion, but a swift, merciless current that carries us away, leaving us desperately grasping at moments that cannot be held. As we journey into the later chapters of life, this stark realization intensifies, becoming a profound weight upon our hearts and minds. Ignoring this truth is akin to dwelling in a comforting yet deceptive dream, where countless souls drift through life, acting as if the luxury of time is theirs to squander. They postpone heartfelt conversations, defer their most cherished dreams, and delay the adventures that make life vivid and extraordinary as if tomorrow is a promise etched in stone. But herein lies the bitter truth. Time does not offer warnings. It simply marches on, stealthily robbing us of moments that can never be reclaimed. Each tick of the clock is a reminder of our mortality, a gentle yet insistent nudge urging us to awaken from our slumber and seize the day. This revelation can be one of the most painful truths to confront, yet it is essential to grasp before the sands of time slip irrevocably from our grasp. The passage of time can feel like a thief in the night, snatching away precious opportunities and experiences, leaving us with only the haunting echoes of what could have been. It is in this realization that we must come to terms with the urgency of our existence. With the understanding that life is fleeting, we begin to see the weight of our choices, the impact of our inaction, and the value of the moments that truly matter. Now, with this stark reality illuminated before you, take a moment to reflect deeply. What dreams have you buried under the weight of procrastination? Who are the loved ones you should have reached out to, but instead let fear or indecision silence your heart, allowing those precious connections to languish in the shadows of uncertainty? What exquisite experiences are you waiting to embrace while time continues its relentless pursuit, slipping through your fingers like grains of sand? If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. The sooner you come to terms with the fact that time is not your ally but a fleeting resource, the sooner you can begin to transform your days into something profoundly meaningful, rich with the tapestry of experiences that nourish your soul. Each day presents an opportunity to weave your narrative into the fabric of life, to fill it with love, laughter, and lessons learned. It is time to cast aside the shackles of fear and doubt that hold you back, to let go of the illusion that there will always be more time. Embrace this truth and let it ignite a fire within you to seize the day. Cherish the now and cultivate a life brimming with experiences that resonate deeply within your soul. Let this awareness propel you into action, to reach out to that friend you've meant to call, to chase that dream you put on hold, and to savor the beauty of every fleeting moment. Because ultimately, it is not merely time that runs out. It is the precious opportunities, the moments of connection, joy, and love that vanish without a trace, leaving behind only echoes of what could have been. So, as you navigate through the labyrinth of life, keep this truth close to your heart. Time is a finite treasure, and each day is a gift wrapped in the potential for change, growth, and unforgettable memories. The journey is yours to shape. Make it one that you can look back on with pride and fulfillment. The second truth: the people around you will change. As we journey through the winding paths of life, it becomes increasingly apparent that many people will drift away, leaving an indelible mark on our hearts. In our youth, we often hold an unwavering belief that the bonds we forge with friends, family, and partners will remain steadfast and unbreakable, a solid foundation upon which we can always rely. However, as the years unfold, we come to a profound and often painful realization. This sense of permanence is nothing but a fragile illusion. Those who once stood by our side, sharing laughter and dreams, may suddenly begin to fade from our lives, not necessarily out of malice or intentional neglect, but because life, with its unpredictable currents, pushes them in directions we may never fully understand. It is during these moments of unexpected separation that we feel the weight of loneliness settle heavily upon our shoulders, a burdensome cloak that wraps around us and stifles our spirit. The people we once trusted implicitly, who shared in our joys and sorrows, may now be carving their paths, leaving behind a profound void that can be disorienting and challenging to navigate. In the wake of their departure, we may find ourselves questioning our worth, asking, "Why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong?" These questions echo in our minds, amplifying our sense of loss and confusion. Yet, the truth that we must confront is that this change is not just common, it is an inevitable part of the human experience. As the seasons of our lives shift, so too do the priorities and circumstances of those around us. With each passing year as we grow older, the stark reality becomes increasingly apparent. Our once vibrant support network may diminish, leaving us to grapple with the emotions that accompany such transitions. This is a tough pill to swallow, but it is a necessary lesson in the art of acceptance. We must understand that not everyone who has walked alongside us will choose to remain until the very end. So, when faced with this reality, what can we do? We must learn to cherish and value the few true connections that endure the test of time, recognizing their significance in a world that can feel isolating and cold. These relationships, forged in authenticity and mutual respect, become our anchors in turbulent seas. Above all, we must cultivate the strength to nurture ourselves emotionally, finding solace in the understanding that the person who will always be with us, regardless of who leaves, is ourselves. This self-acceptance can be both a challenging and liberating journey. Embracing solitude does not mean succumbing to despair. Instead, it opens the door to profound self-discovery and growth. As we learn to navigate this complex landscape of relationships, we realize that change is not merely an ending, but also a new beginning. Each shift in our social circle offers an opportunity to reflect on who we are, what we value, and how we wish to move forward. While it may be heartbreaking to let go of those who have been part of our lives, it also paves the way for new connections, experiences, and growth that enrich our journey. In the end, accepting the transitory nature of relationships can be a source of empowerment. It allows us to live with intention, to appreciate the fleeting moments we share with others, and to foster a deep sense of connection within ourselves. By embracing this truth, we not only honor those who have come and gone, but also celebrate the enduring relationship we have with ourselves, nurturing a bond that is resilient, compassionate, and filled with potential. The third truth: your body will no longer be the same. Coming to terms with the inevitable changes in your body can be a profoundly challenging truth to accept. For much of our lives, we become accustomed to having a body that responds to our every command, a source of strength, energy, and vitality that feels as though it will be forever available to us. We revel in the ability to move freely, to embrace spontaneity, and to push our physical limits. However, as the relentless tide of age progresses, the body begins to reveal the subtle signs of wear and tear, much like a beloved book that slowly loses its crisp pages and vibrant cover. What many fail to grasp is that this transformation doesn't occur overnight. It happens gradually, almost imperceptibly, until one day you awaken and realize with a heavy heart that you can no longer do the things you once took for granted. You may try to ignore the warning signs, the persistent aches, the overwhelming fatigue, the nagging realization that your energy levels are no longer what they used to be. But the body does not lie. It speaks its truth, and this can be a bitter pill for many to swallow, especially as it directly impacts our self-esteem and identity. Aging, for many, feels like losing a part of oneself, a painful severing of the familiar and the comfortable. This realization can be unbearable if not faced with courage and a willingness to adapt. It's a complex emotional journey, one that requires deep reflection and resilience. Yet, amidst this turmoil, there is an essential point to grasp. While your body may change, the relationship you cultivate with it is what ultimately makes all the difference. Perhaps you can no longer run as swiftly or lift as much weight as before, but this does not signal the end of your journey. Life is far from over. It is simply taking a new path, one that invites you to discover different joys and experiences. The key is not to resist these changes, but to embrace them with an open heart and an adaptable mindset. Ask yourself, how can you take care of your body now in this new chapter to live your life to the fullest? Accepting this truth does not equate to surrendering. Rather, it means reinventing yourself. It involves learning to respect your limits while actively seeking new ways to care for yourself and enhance your well-being. The body may change, but your capacity to find balance, joy, and fulfillment remains a choice that lies firmly in your hands. This journey is not about mourning what once was, but celebrating what can still be. It's about finding beauty in movement, even if it's at a different pace or with varied intensity. It may involve exploring gentle forms of exercise, like yoga or swimming, that honor your body's current capabilities while nurturing your spirit. Perhaps it means indulging in nourishing foods that energize and sustain you, or cultivating mindfulness practices that promote emotional resilience. As you navigate this evolving landscape, remember that the essence of who you are transcends the physical form. Your wisdom, your experiences, and your passions remain integral parts of your identity, waiting to be expressed in new and meaningful ways. Embrace the idea that this new chapter is an opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and transformation. The body may change, but your spirit can soar higher than ever before. In this acceptance lies a profound liberation, an invitation to thrive within the new parameters of your existence. As you adapt to the shifts that come with aging, you can redefine what it means to be alive, creating a life that is rich with purpose, joy, and the relentless pursuit of well-being. The fourth truth: regrets begin to weigh more than achievements. In the vibrant tapestry of youth, our focus is often steadfastly set on the horizon of future goals, aspirations, and dreams just waiting to be realized. We are filled with a sense of invincibility, convinced that the world is ripe with opportunities for us to seize. However, as the years gracefully unfold, an unanticipated transformation occurs. The once bright light of our future begins to dim slightly, and instead, the mind starts to dwell more frequently in the shadowy corridors of the past. The decisions we didn't make, the paths we chose not to take, and the opportunities we let slip through our fingers begin to emerge from the recesses of our memories, often with an intensity that catches us off guard. It's in these quiet moments of reflection that the weight of our regrets becomes palpable, a burden we might never have anticipated carrying. Each regret carries its emotional gravity. The dream vacation we postponed because we were too busy, the profound relationship we failed to cultivate due to fear or uncertainty, the heartfelt words we left unspoken, trapped in the silence of our hesitance. These unfulfilled aspirations and lost connections start to loom larger in our minds, casting a shadow over our achievements. The true tragedy of regret lies in its unyielding nature. Unlike achievements that we can celebrate and build upon, regrets are immutable. They cannot be corrected or undone. Time, as we have painfully learned, does not rewind. And it is precisely at this juncture that many find themselves ensnared in a debilitating cycle of guilt and sorrow, spiraling deeper into the abyss of what if. The haunting specter of missed opportunities clings to us, whispering reminders of what might have been, what we could have done differently, and who we could have become if only we had taken that leap of faith. In these moments of introspection, it's easy to become overwhelmed by a sense of despair. The heart aches with the weight of these unfulfilled dreams, and it becomes all too tempting to wallow in the pain of lost chances. Yet, amidst this emotional turmoil, there lies a crucial lesson. While we cannot change the past, we can choose how we respond to it. Acknowledging our regrets doesn't have to mean surrendering to hopelessness. Rather, it can catalyze transformation. Each regret can be reframed as a powerful teacher, guiding us to live more fully in the present. What if, instead of lamenting what we didn't do, we focus on the possibilities that still lie ahead? What if we allowed our past experiences to illuminate our path forward, inspiring us to make bolder choices and embrace life with renewed passion and courage? This is an invitation to turn the page, embrace the present with open arms, and infuse our lives with intention. Let your regrets remind you of the preciousness of time and the importance of seizing the moment. Each day is an opportunity to create new memories, to cultivate relationships, and to express the feelings that once went unspoken. Ultimately, the true weight we carry should not be one of regrets, but rather the determination to live a life that honors our dreams and aspirations. By consciously choosing to prioritize what matters most, we can transform the burdens of regret into stepping stones toward a richer, more fulfilling existence. In this journey, the focus shifts from what has been lost to what can still be gained, leading us toward a future that is vibrant, meaningful, and profoundly our own. What to do when you reach this stage of life? When the sobering realization dawns upon you that some mistakes cannot be undone, the first step toward healing is to accept that regrets are an intrinsic part of everyone's journey. No one traverses the winding path of life without leaving something behind, whether it be missed opportunities, poor decisions, or moments they wish they could relive differently. This universal truth can often feel isolating, yet it serves as a poignant reminder that we are all human, imperfect, and fallible. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. What truly distinguishes those who move forward lightly from those who find themselves sinking under the weight of their regrets is a profound ability to forgive themselves. Self-forgiveness is not merely a concept. It is an act of grace that allows you to release the burdens that have anchored you in the past. While you may not possess the power to alter what has transpired, you do hold the key to changing how you engage with the present moment. You may find yourself reflecting on lost opportunities, but the most pressing question remains: what are you doing with the opportunities that still lie before you? Regret can often cast a long shadow over your life, whispering doubts and fears that threaten to paralyze you. However, this same regret can also serve as a powerful catalyst, propelling you toward a brighter future. It can become a motivating force, urging you to seize the moment and make the most of what lies ahead. By reframing regret as a source of strength rather than a weight, you can cultivate a mindset that values the present as a golden opportunity, a blank page upon which to write a new chapter, free from the encumbrances of an unchangeable past. In embracing this perspective, consider the following steps. Start by practicing self-compassion. Acknowledge your mistakes without judgment, and remind yourself that they do not define who you are. Allow yourself the grace to feel, to learn, and to grow from these experiences. Engage in honest reflection about what you have learned from your regrets, and let those lessons inform your future decisions. Next, Focus on cultivating a mindset of gratitude. Take stock of the opportunities that remain, relationships, passions, dreams, and commit to nurturing them with intention and vigor. Perhaps there is a relationship that needs mending, a dream that has been sidelined, or a passion that has been waiting patiently for your attention. Now is the time to breathe life into those pursuits, transforming them into the vibrant threads that weave your present into a fulfilling tapestry. Remember, the journey of life is not merely about avoiding mistakes. It is about embracing the totality of the experience, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. By shifting your focus from what has been lost to what can still be gained, you empower yourself to live authentically and purposefully. Ultimately, the power to rewrite your narrative lies within you. While regrets may always exist as echoes of the past, you have the strength to shape a future that resonates with hope, resilience, and purpose. Embrace this stage of life as a transformative opportunity, a chance to shed the weight of unchangeable choices and step boldly into a new beginning where every moment is cherished and every choice is intentional. The fifth truth: independence becomes more fragile than you ever imagined. Throughout the vast landscape of life, the sense of control over your decisions and destiny often feels like an unshakable pillar of strength. The freedom to come and go as you please, to take care of yourself, and to chart your course. These are the constants we tend to take for granted, comforting truths that ground us in our daily existence. However, as the relentless passage of time unfolds, reality has a way of presenting itself unexpectedly, often with a gentle yet insistent nudge. What you once believed to be a certainty begins to metamorphose into fragility, and suddenly, the notion of depending on others for simple tasks that were once automatic, transforms into a difficult and often painful truth to confront. The experience of losing independence, whether physical or financial, stands as one of the most formidable challenges of aging. It can feel like a gradual erosion of the very essence of who you are, and the cruelest part is that this transformation does not always happen in a sudden upheaval. Instead, it unfolds slowly, like a thief in the night, as you gradually realize that activities you once performed with effortless grace are now met with increasing difficulty. Simple things like climbing stairs, preparing meals, or managing finances may suddenly require assistance. This shift can evoke a storm of emotions, frustration, shame, and even fear, because the acceptance that you might need others to continue living with dignity is a heavy burden to bear. Yet, here lies the pivotal truth. Recognizing this reality is not a sign of weakness, but a profound act of wisdom. It signifies a deeper understanding of the human experience, an acknowledgement that dependence is woven into the very fabric of life. No one can navigate the complexities of existence entirely alone. Everyone will require support at some point, whether from loved ones, friends, or even the community around them. In this light, perhaps it is time to redefine what independence truly means. Consider the possibility that true independence is not about isolation or self-sufficiency, but rather the ability to forge meaningful connections with others. It may be time to allow those around you to support you, and to accept that this vulnerability can open the door to new forms of connection and compassion. Rather than viewing dependence as a burden or a loss, embrace it as an opportunity for deeper relationships and a richer tapestry of human experience. By leaning into the support of others, you cultivate an environment where shared experiences can flourish. You invite love, empathy, and understanding into your life, transforming what may feel like a diminishment into a celebration of community and connection. Allowing others to assist you does not diminish your strength. Instead, it reveals the profound resilience that comes from vulnerability. This new perspective on independence fosters a sense of grace and acceptance. It encourages you to navigate this stage of life with an open heart, embracing the beauty of interdependence. By redefining your understanding of autonomy, you empower yourself to thrive in a way that honors both your needs and the invaluable relationships that enrich your life. In this journey of acceptance, remember that you are not alone. The bonds we form with others can provide a wellspring of strength and comfort, reminding us that even in our most fragile moments, there is beauty to be found in our shared humanity. By embracing this truth, you can approach the complexities of aging with renewed hope, dignity, and a heart full of gratitude for the love and support that surrounds you. The sixth truth: the world around you changes faster than you can keep up. As you look back over the years, a striking realization washes over you. The world is transformed in the blink of an eye, leaving in its wake a landscape that is both awe-inspiring and bewildering. Technologies that once felt revolutionary have evolved into something entirely different, while forms of communication have shifted dramatically, reshaping how we connect and interact. Even the nature of human relationships has taken on new dimensions, adopting directions you never could have imagined in your earlier years. Often, this rapid transformation can evoke feelings of disconnection from the very reality that surrounds you. What was once familiar, a comforting backdrop to your life, now seems strange and unrecognizable, as if it belongs to a different era altogether. The accelerated pace of change can leave you feeling like a spectator in a world that is moving on without you, a feeling that can be deeply unsettling. What many don't anticipate is that with age, this sense of disconnection only intensifies. You find yourself navigating a society inhabited by a younger generation that thinks differently, lives, and approaches life with perspectives shaped by experiences that are vastly different from your own. This generational gap can create a chasm that feels insurmountable, as the nuances of contemporary culture often elude your grasp. Conversations that once flowed effortlessly can become strained as you grapple with new slang, emerging technologies, and shifting social norms. The speed of new developments is relentless, bombarding you with innovations that seem to arise overnight. Adapting to each wave of change can feel like an impossible task, as if you're constantly trying to catch up to a moving train that is already speeding away from the station. This mismatch with the world can generate a profound sense of isolation, a nagging feeling that you're living in a time that has already passed, while everything around you races ahead at a dizzying pace. Amid this whirlwind, it's important to acknowledge these feelings of alienation and confusion, for they are valid and shared by many who find themselves in similar circumstances. Yet, amid this turmoil, there lies an opportunity for growth and renewal. Rather than succumbing to despair, consider embracing the idea of lifelong learning. Approach the changes with curiosity rather than resistance. Engage with younger generations. Seek to understand their perspectives and allow them to guide you through the intricacies of a rapidly evolving world. Participate in conversations, attend workshops, or explore online resources that can bridge the gap between your experiences and the new realities around you. By doing so, you not only enrich your understanding, but also foster connections that can help dispel feelings of isolation. Moreover, remember that while the world may change, the values of empathy, kindness, and connection remain timeless. By focusing on the things that truly matter, relationships, shared experiences, and emotional bonds, you can create a sense of belonging that transcends generational divides. Embrace the newness with an open heart, and you may discover that the world still has much to offer you, even amidst the chaos. Ultimately, navigating this stage of life requires resilience and adaptability. Rather than viewing the rapid changes as a source of anxiety, see them as an invitation to expand your horizons. The world may be evolving faster than you can keep up, but within that tumult lies the potential for renewal, growth, and deeper connections. By embracing this truth, you can find your place in a world that is continuously transforming, enriching your journey with the understanding that change, while often daunting, can also be a beautiful adventure waiting to unfold. But here's the point. Even though the world around you changes at a breathtaking pace, that doesn't mean you are obligated to adapt to every single shift or trend. Part of embracing this truth is understanding that not all changes require your immediate attention or participation. Instead of forcing yourself to fit into a rhythm that no longer resonates with your essence, consider carving out a path that allows you to live at your own pace. This is a powerful act of self-affirmation, an acknowledgement of what truly matters to you amidst the cacophony of relentless transformation. You have the right to prioritize the values, relationships, and experiences that have shaped your life thus far. In this new landscape, it's essential to maintain the aspects of your life that bring you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. While the world continues to evolve around you, seek out the changes that genuinely align with your beliefs and aspirations. Focus on connecting with those innovations that resonate deeply with your heart and mind, rather than chasing every fleeting trend that passes by. The truth is, the world will keep changing, whether you choose to participate or not. This constant evolution is a given, a part of the cycle of life. However, your wisdom lies in making conscious choices about what truly matters to you in this new scenario. Take the time to reflect on your values and aspirations. What brings you joy? What ignites your passion? What connections are worth nurturing? By honing in on these questions, you empower yourself to navigate the complexities of modern life with intention and clarity. Embrace the changes that enhance your life, while also permitting yourself to step back from those that don't serve your well-being. In doing so, you can create a harmonious balance between honoring your past and welcoming the future on your terms. Ultimately, finding your unique rhythm in a world of constant change is not just a survival tactic. It's an art form. It allows you to live authentically, staying true to yourself while still engaging with the world around you in meaningful ways. Your journey becomes a testament to the beauty of resilience and adaptability, illustrating that while change is inevitable, your choices can be deliberate and empowering. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. As you embrace this balance, remember that you are not alone in this journey. Others are navigating their paths amid the whirlwind of change. Foster connections with those who share your values, and seek out communities that celebrate authenticity and understanding. Together, you can create a supportive environment where each individual's unique rhythm is honored, allowing for growth, learning, and shared experiences. In the end, life is not about keeping pace with the world. It's about creating a life that reflects your true self, your values, and your vision for the future. Embrace the changes that resonate with you, let go of the rest, and celebrate the journey of living life on your terms. The 7th truth: older men's penises no longer work as before. While this truth may seem to dwell solely on the physical aspects of aging, its implications reach far deeper than mere mechanics. As men transition into their later years, many find themselves grappling with significant changes in their sexual lives, changes that can evoke an overwhelming wave of emotions. The initial reaction is often a complex mix of frustration, shame, and a poignant sense of lost masculinity. What once felt like an unbreakable vitality begins to give way to a more challenging reality, one that is difficult for many to accept and navigate. This evolution in sexual function can strike at the core of a man's self-image and identity, casting shadows of doubt and insecurity. However, the crucial point here is that this change does not have to herald the end of intimacy or the pleasures that come with it. Society often perpetuates the belief that virility is inextricably linked to sexual performance, but this is a narrow and limiting perspective. The truth is that the sexual lives of older men can be just as fulfilling as before, provided there is a willingness to shift one's perspective. What was once viewed primarily through a physical lens can now be transformed into an experience that is deeper, more emotional, and profoundly connected. Instead of lamenting the functions that may no longer be what they once were, it becomes essential to explore new ways to experience intimacy and pleasure. This journey of rediscovery allows for the understanding that satisfaction is not solely defined by performance metrics. Instead, the connection with a partner can deepen in ways that are richer and more meaningful. Communication becomes paramount in this evolving landscape. Open dialogues about desires, needs, and boundaries can foster intimacy that transcends physicality. Affection takes on new dimensions as the focus shifts from performance to connection, highlighting the emotional bonds that enrich relationships. Exploring alternative forms of pleasure, such as sensual touch, shared experiences, and even the intimacy of simply being present with one another, can redefine what sex means in later years. Though this truth may be difficult to confront at first, it opens the door to a new phase in life. One where sexual experiences become more about quality than quantity, more about emotional connection than mere physical performance. This acceptance can be profoundly liberating. It offers the opportunity to rediscover pleasure in ways that may never have been explored before, allowing intimacy to flourish in an environment where love and connection take center stage. In this new chapter, older men can embrace the beauty of intimacy that evolves with them. Rather than succumbing to societal pressures or personal insecurities, they can cultivate a fulfilling sexual life that resonates deeply within their hearts and minds. Accepting the changes that come with age paves the way for richer experiences, reminding all involved that pleasure, love, and connection are timeless pursuits that can transcend physical limitations. Ultimately, this truth invites exploration, vulnerability, and a refreshing perspective on intimacy, encouraging men to engage with their partners in profound and meaningful ways. By embracing this journey of rediscovery, older men can experience a renaissance of intimacy that is fulfilling, joyous, and deeply rewarding. As we wrap up our exploration of these profound truths about aging and the journey of life, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. Each truth invites us to confront our realities, embrace change, and discover new depths of understanding within ourselves and our relationships. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is one thing you've learned today that resonates with you, and how do you plan to bring it into practice in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below this video. If you enjoyed this content and found it valuable, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue to create meaningful content that inspires and empowers. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us.